Right, hopefully stream should be starting now. You can see it refreshing on the other screen. Just scroll it down a tiny little bit. Don't need to particularly though. So we've got another viewer arena from Hikaru here. This is 1 hour this time, 3-minute blitz as per normal. So we should get 10 games in, maybe 11 or 12 if a few games finish a little quicker. You can see my start rate in 2051. So anywhere remotely near that at the end and I'll be quite pleased. They're always difficult, these arenas. It's a lot easier to lose points than to gain them. So we have 30 seconds to go to the start. Hopefully I've got my camera set up right today. If you can see the second monitor from the side there, that's OBS, shows me I've got the cameras right this time. Yesterday I had them overlapping the board. Not very clever. Right, 6 seconds, so good luck everybody. I think first game I'll play whoever's next to me in the list, I think. That's how it normally works. After that it's whoever's available. Yeah, 2076, good luck. Just bump my sound up so I can hear the little pongs when the pieces move. Okay, let's go slightly different. Okay, bishop up. Right, I'll castle. Now I'm going to aim to try and get rid of that bishop. That'll be interesting if he goes queenside here. Obviously he's hitting the knight there. If I go forward, there is a square to come back as long as I don't get it trapped. So he plays up. Okay, let's put knight in then hit the bishop. See, as long as my knight's got a square to get back so it's not actually trapped. Very easy to do. Okay, so he goes up, so I've got the option to take. I don't think I've got any other option. Knight takes is no good. So let's just calmly drop back. Knight up. I'll take the knight. It's a bit risky taking the bishop, but I'll try and push the pawn. So you maybe had queen down there. Oh, he's just simplifying. Okay, I'm going to get the rook across. I don't know if it's any good or not, but it gets me developed. Okay, I'll just go c6, support the pawn and shift the queen somewhere to get off this file. Let's go up. And maybe just rook across, logical development, but he does have an annoying queen move in. Okay, let's keep the rooks connected. Okay, now I will offer the queen trade. So now it's easier to jump across. Okay. Oh, so he's deliberately broken the structure. I'm just going to run the king across here, rook over. I'll leave the pawns where they are for now. Okay, king up pushes, king up. Yeah, it's a little bit risky. I'll push the pawn. Right, now I can look to try and push this side potentially, so I'll do that now. Takes, so rook across, hit the pawn. Okay, might as well throw in a check. Now, can I eventually push here? I'm not sure I can. So So do I want to go here and let him blast this? He's got a majority that side, so probably not so good. Now if I push and he goes across, I push, he just plays pawn takes, or push. Actually no, I'm going to risk it. If he goes across I'll play c5. Oh, he goes the other way. So can't I push then? Yeah, let's just push. You can see I'm a bit slow here though. Oh, he goes check, so I guess I have to stay here. I'm trying to isolate the pawn now. Yeah, maybe I could have taken there. Oh, he's gone that way, okay. So maybe I've got to take a chance and run the king in if I can get the pawn up and guard this. So go up and sack here. Okay, well now I have to, I think. But I'm going to try and bring the king right in and push. Okay, he's letting me push. Threatening a check if he pushes. Threatening checkmate. Threatening checkmate again. Excellent. Very good start. Very good. Our scrub stomping, by the way, that's Hikaru 2013. Good luck. Okay, let's just go e6 and knight up. Okay. Let's play a knight up and then knight up again. Assuming he checks, he doesn't check. Let's just castle then. I'm going to have to take at some point. So let's try and solidify. Okay, I guess knight up. I probably should be taking actually, otherwise he's potentially going to be able to push, isn't he? I mean, to be fair, I can drop the bishop back, but it could be awkward. Now, do I actually have queen up here? Threatening to take. 3 would attack, 2 defend. He's got queen b6, I guess, hasn't he? Queen b6 is straightforward. Yeah, he can defend that. He's taken a long time, though. He's connected alright. Okay, I'm going to take now. Drop back and maybe down. Which way if he takes? Let's go this way. Oh, he's pushed again. So I guess I've got to take, right? Let's pin the knight. Knight up and maybe across. Let's go back. I guess just develop the rook. I don't see much else to do. He goes after the bishop. I'll try and provoke f6 before I drop back. I mean, I could potentially go this way, but looks a bit dicey. Actually, I don't have to take there. Let's play rook across. Ooh. Okay, that's a good move. Although, can I take first? Okay, put the knight in the middle, hit the bishop. Threaten a check. Oops, that would be a terrible blunder. Just play queen up, offer the trade. Hold on, takes. Have I got check first? Maybe. I won't worry about it though, but check and whip the bishop off could be good. He comes forward, so dark square. Rook across, of course, would blunder the check. So let's look to trade that bishop. He still can't play rook across because of the check threat. Okay, so now he can play across. Let's push up. I can always drop the knight back to guard the rook. Push and look to push. Okay, knight back covers the rook, so it is playable, but I'm going to try and create a pawn here. And now I support the knight. Now, is there anything else I can do? Maybe knight back, just push. Oh, what's that supposed to do? Push rook across, maybe? Let's look to trade the rook. Right, now try and push. Well, I've given him pawn up though, haven't I? That's careless. Yeah, he had pawn up there. I should be fine just on the clock here, but they're never over till they're over, of course. Well, my king's got a square. I get the rook off. Excellent, managed to get another one. Excellent, very good. 1383, good luck. Now I nearly lost against a 1300 yesterday, believe it or not. Let's play Sicilian. I play them very rarely though, I don't know much theory, so it could all go wrong. But I was very close to losing one yesterday. Okay, so I guess bishop up there just to pressure the knight. Pre-move in case he takes, just take back. He plays up, so queen check, he can block it. I think queen up is okay, hit the pawn. If he takes, I can take the bishop. You just got to be careful about queen coming down, threatening mate. Or potential. Yeah, he takes. So I think taking the bishop is correct if I remember. See, queen down looks like a threat, but the knight covers it initially. I'm threatening check myself and then the queen in. And hitting the pawn, hitting the knight. He's doing the right thing though, he's using his time as wisely as he can. What you should do, it's what it's there for. If it does go wrong, you might be able to see there I'll lose 16 points if it goes wrong, but I think that's checkmate. Just check and mate there. Yeah, 16 points I would have lost if that went wrong, and I very, very nearly did yesterday. Right, 1543, good luck. Okay, knight f6. Okay, d5. Now, in my previous game I played e6. Should I bring the bishop out just for variety? And maybe go c6 just to vary it up a little bit. Actually, I think I'll still go e6, bring the bishop up. But 2 games ago I left the bishop behind the pawn, so this time I'll put it outside. He goes back, so I'll just castle. Yeah, I'll drop back as well. I'm going to look to play rook up and hopefully push at some point, maybe bring the knight up. He's played knight over, so rook across, just preparing a gentle push in the middle. Or maybe knight d7. Oh, he comes forward, okay. So do I want to take, do I want to potentially allow this? Yeah, I'm still going to play knight up. If he pushes, I can take the bishop or I can drop back. Oh, he just ignores it. Actually, I'm going to play bishop up and pin the knight. I might trade bishop for knight again just to mix the pieces up a bit. So let's take. Okay, knight up, so potentially take the bishop, hit the queen. Now, does he risk opening the f file up? Could make it very interesting. Let's take then. Does he go with f pawn? I might have to put the rook back if he does. He goes the h pawn, sensible. So knight up doesn't really do much. Yeah, I'm going to try and blow the centre open here. I might lose a pawn doing this. The c pawn is going to fall, I think, but let's just see. He plays pawn forward. So the pawns are all protected, so we don't look to take. So hold on, if I come back, pawn. Yeah, let's just drop back. Right, I'm going to go a little wild here and let him potentially win this pawn. So I'm taking a big risk with this. Oh, he doesn't bother. Okay. I've got knight check. And queen up, I think. There's no actual immediate threat to the rook because he can take my queen. I'm just going to hit this pawn, I'm hitting the rook. I'm threatening a check, but he can obviously block the check. But I am taking a risk though, it's risky. So he hits the knight, so I could grab the pawn, but then the knight's pinned. Knight takes, pawn takes, no good, queen check. Let's just throw in a check. He's got to block with a knight on one of these. He goes back. So takes, doesn't quite work. So let's just calmly drop the knight back. Maybe king up, rook behind and king back might be playable, I'm not sure. I'm going to try and push a pawn up first. Then pawn up and maybe bring the king this way. Keep the rooks connected. Yeah, pawn up, king up. If he gets queen back, I can obviously trade it. He's a little low on time now, but I'm just looking for the simple, straightforward threat. Pawn up. Now just try not to blunder a checkmate here if he plays rook down. That's what he does, so rook across. Rook back, well that's a good move. Okay, let's hit the queen. He's obviously looking at rook across and my queen is actually trapped there. So I've got one move to get the queen back to keep it or I sack it. Yeah, let's drop the queen back. What a good game he's played though. He's very unlucky there, isn't he? Very unlucky. But I'll take the win. Oh, I'm in third place. Oh, wow. 4 out of 4. I say scrub stomping is Hikaru. That's under his speed run account. So he will win this by an absolute mile. Okay, 1355. Good luck. But as I say, I did genuinely nearly lose to a 1300 yesterday. These things happen. I didn't lose, but I nearly did. Okay, he's playing very, very quickly to start. Always makes you nervous when low-rated players go quickly with good moves. Players knight up, so just develop e5. Just simple principles. Knight up. Okay, now I can throw in a check. So he's got to pop one of the pieces here, so it does lose a piece. That. So let's take. We're threatening a discovered check, so it just falls apart. Take and check. Check and win the queen. Oh, there might be a checkmate there. Okay, that one went nice and smooth. Could have gone worse. 5 out of 5. I'll take that any day against anybody. 1432. Good luck. Play another Caracan. Takes, so queen takes. It's a less common line taking with the queen, which is why I sometimes play it. Normal take with the pawn. Okay, just knight up. I think just bishop up, just simple development, keep it simple. And then e6. Bishop up, so e6. Then bishop e7 maybe. Maybe I've got queen up to hit the bishop here. Oh, he's seen it. Well done. Let's just play bishop up and castle. Back. Again, I should be able to be quicker than a 1400, you would think. So I should try and build up a time advantage in case it goes wrong. Okay, queen up. So I'll drop the bishop back. And maybe knight up. Just try and complete development. Now I've got knight in there, but he can actually take and it wins a piece for him. So knight up. Knight in and he could have taken and my queen was hanging. Bishop up, so I'll trade. Okay. Now do I take with the queen or the pawn? I'm going to go with the pawn just to mix the pawn structure up. Could prove to be a mistake, let's see. I think queen back and bishop up maybe, but knight in is dangerous. Yeah, that's what he's played, knight in. I think I have to take that. Right, so let's develop the rook. There's no immediate threat now. He's got to get a rook in to have an immediate threat, you would think. Right, queen back, hit the pawn to gain a tempo, then develop the knight. Then I'll try and push these pawns up. It's going to be quite tough to break through here though. Do I sack a pawn? Up takes across. Yeah, let's sack a pawn. If he takes, I've got rook across and I'll collect the b2 pawn. Just to open it. Okay, he doesn't. Knight up then, hit the bishop. Okay, I'm going to play a queen up and offer the queen trade. Try and drag a pawn across. Right, so that takes away a lot of the mate risk, so knight for bishop is probably a good trade. Let's hit the pawn. Okay, let's hit the rook. Now take and hit the bishop. Drop the knight back maybe. Oh, I've got check there. That actually wins the bishop, so you'll have to give up the exchange or lose the bishop. Very easy to miss that. And now the knight's got a very good square in the middle. I could take the pawn. Yeah, take the pawn, hit the rook. Now just double up, pin the rook, and that should be game over. Excellent. Wow, not very often you're going to see me win 6 games in a row of blitz. Not very often indeed. Hikaru's on 8, someone else is on 7, so you're 1200 on 7. Wow, that's impressive. Right, 1549, good luck. My opponent's got 11 points already, so a lot of these low rated players, you never know if it's actually a much stronger player just with a fairly new account, for instance, because everybody on a new account starts off low and you have to build your rating up. So you're always a bit skeptical, a bit wary as to whether any of these, for instance, you might be playing a 2500 who's on a 1500 account. You could just get destroyed. That's always possible. Because no matter how good you are, everybody starts off with a really low rating, like 1200 or something, I think it is. So hopefully it's all good. Let's just push up and take if he takes. He plays up, so castle. So knight down, of course, is a threat here. Maybe pawn up. I'll play pawn up just to guard that, and then develop the knight. Yeah, you can see it looks like a legit rating because he's a fair bit slower than me, as you would expect. Okay, that's a good move, very standard theory. So we'll trade a bit off and develop the knight. Playing all the right moves, that's what matters. Now, I've got a choice here. Bishop here and back, assuming he pushes at some point. Or I can leave it where it is. Yeah, can he sack, takes, maybe. I'm going to just play a4, a5, try and fix these pawns. Hold on, no. I can play bishop up now and trade the bishop off. It gets me a tempo. But I'd like to play this so if he ever pushes I can take en passant. Plays over, so I'll push the pawn again. And now I've got to try and get these rooks into play. He pushes. I guess I'll just push forward. He'll play knight in, I'll bring the rook across. Hold on, do I leave this rook there and play the other one? Let's play across, and if his rook wanders off there's always a take threat. He's brought the other rook over, logical. Okay, so I'll just look to trade the knight. Oh, hold on, if I do that, if I take with a rook, he's got rook down, trapping my queen, I think. So take. Can't I just take there? Take, rook takes is covered. I'm okay to take. I mean, there is a square for the queen if it's trapped. I can go on either of these. Which do I want to do? Let's go right in the corner, but he's playing extremely well, isn't he? He's doing incredibly well. If he trades rooks, he's going to get the A pawn, I'll get his B pawn. Could go either way. The clock might decide this one. Okay, he's brought the rook forward, very good move. So how do I get my queen back into play? I don't see it. I'm going to shuffle the rook so he can't take it. I look to push this way. He plays up. See, rook up, is there any point at all playing that? I don't think there is. Just play across and push. Or maybe b3. But I'm in real peril this game. I do have queen here though. Rook over. Right, I'm going to try and sack something to open it up. Mind you, my king can't escape here because of the queen. So I can't actually take that pawn. If I took the pawn, he had an immediate checkmate. So he's played rook forward. It's still the threat. So pawn up. Now I am threatening to take now because the mate threat is cut. And I think queen up and just trade the queens is good because of the clock. But I haven't played cleanly at all here. Let's just drop back. Plays up. So just trade the queens purely because of the clock. Only reason I won that was the clock. He played extremely well, didn't he? 7 out of 7 though, very good. Right, 2016, good luck. Have I got some sort of notification there? I'll look at that after the event. Okay, let's give the bishop a square so it can drop back. In fact, I'll just drop it back anywhere. Let's take. Plays knight in. Okay, let's complete development moving the knight. So bishop up, he's got knight back, there's no immediate threat. I better take there then. Knight up, f5, bishop up, takes. Let's risk it. I don't know if this is any good. But if f5, I think I can risk bishop up. I think I can play it anywhere. It feels like I can play it. I don't know if it's any good, but it feels like I can play it. Knight back I can drop, or I can trade the queen. Let's just drop back. There's a target here now because the pawn is pinned. I just don't see how to target it. Knight in, rook over, bishop takes. That's dicey, isn't it? That's dicey. Let's play queen up first. Now this game you can see I'm playing a stronger player, so I'm actually down on the clock, and that's normal for me. So hit the bishop, hit the pawn. He'll play bishop e6 here. Oh, he goes back. Okay. Let's take the bishop then and rook across. Maybe just the other rook across, try and pressure this pawn. So 3 attack it. He comes forward. Right, so 2 attack it, 1 defends it. Pushes up. So knight up. Now where do I put my bishop? It's got to go somewhere. Actually, I'll trade my bad bishop for his good knight. Right, now drop back. So this is obviously the big threat. Can I get forward before he breaks through? I'm going to try and get forward. I'll try and double up, take a risk. Right, I'm on a light square, so he's got no check. So try and push. This is risky though, because he might get rook across now. Yeah, he's played rook across. Bishop up. Let's take that, right? I think that loses the bishop. Wow, very nice checkmate. Very nice. Excellent. 8 out of 8. That is extremely rare for me. Second place, extremely rare for me. Although I did finish 4th in this last Friday, a few events ago. And I was running 2nd in that as well. Hikaru, of course, is going to win it by a comfortable margin. It's not really a 1300 at top. That's a 3300 at top. Right, 848. Good luck. See, but you never know when you play a low-rated player, as I said earlier, whether it's an accurate rating. You hope it is, but it could be a much, much stronger player, so you never take anything for granted. Okay, just pin the knight. But again, he's gone for a very, very attacking setup. Okay, so pawn up and maybe queen up. Just castle. Right, so I'm going to have to push a pawn here. He's clearly going all in. I'm assuming that's what he's doing. Oh, he's just dropped his queen. Very unlucky. Okay, now I'll just take. He was doing all the right moves there. Literally all the right moves. Very, very good. So we hit the pawn. We hit the knight and the bishop. So we just take it. We can sack the rook now. We've won a piece. I just trade. Check. And I think rook on the open file. I've just got to make a move so I don't blunder a silly back rank mate. I would go ballistic if I ended up blundering a checkmate in this. Okay, so let's collect the pawn. The knight can drop back. Yeah, knight back and just take. I'm threatening takes and win the rook. Okay, I could still do that. In fact, I will. Just take the 3 pawns, minimise the risk. Now, as long as I avoid a back rank issue, then it's clearly a straightforward win. Right, now I can just trade off if I want. I'll grab the pawn first. Of course, I've just got to make sure I don't blunder a silly stalemate. I'll just take that and push the pawn. And I'll push the other side. Clearly the king's overworked, can't stop everything. So that's a good win. Wow, 9 out of 9, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, 2033, good luck. Another Caracan. Right, we have the 2 knights, so bishop g4. h3, I'll just take the knight. Bishop up, same kind of principle. Let's go e6. Just take and knight f6. Plays up, so pin the knight. I think castling is okay here, then other knight up. Okay, probably best. It feels more natural to take with the e pawn, but should I go with c to open the file? I'll go with the c pawn. It feels more natural this way. I'll just try and put pressure on his pawns. Let's play a rook across. You can see I'm a lot slower this game, a heck of a lot slower. So I could come a cropper in this one, let's just see. Okay, he pushes the bishop back. I'll trade it if he plays bishop e3, but bishop e3 would hang his knight. So knight back takes. I can hit the bishop now. No, that's wrong. I'm going to play a very odd move to tempt c3 and just drop back. Very tricky position, very tricky. Oh, he goes forward. Okay. So I've got bishop up, but he's got rook up. If I take, he takes with a queen. Although... let's play b5. If he pushes, then I can take. Oh, he has. I can take because the bishop hangs at the other end. Okay, so bishop back. I'm still on the back foot though, aren't I? I'm still the one undeveloped and defending. Okay, he's hit the pawn there. Let's not give it away for free, but I want to play a pawn up again, guard the back rank issues. Let's go into the corner. Oh, hi Miran, thanks very much for the nice comment there. Forgive me, anybody watching, if I'm a bit slow at responding to comments. If you can see from my side camera there, you can see the chat box is actually down here on the second screen. Okay, just take. Well done. Can I play up? Queen up, he checks and he takes. No good. Let's play across. Yeah, that's where I see any comments that come in on this little box here, but it's a bit difficult to actually keep up with them sometimes. So I've got check, king up. Yeah, I'm going to go forward. If it backfires, it backfires, not to worry. It kind of has backfired, hasn't it? Let's drop the queen back. I don't think he'll take. I think he'll grab this pawn. I'm going to play f5 if he does. He does. So let's push forward. I want to try and bring the king in this way or this way. Try and throw in a check. So knight out here, I don't want to take it. I want to play bishop check. So let's come in over, support the pawn. Right, pin the knight. Now there's a check threat. Oh, I can actually lose this. Wait, I'm losing this. Oof, my goodness gracious. Managed to get there. You can see I'm not really a particularly quick player. Wow. What's that? 10 out of 10. Incredibly rare, that. 1948, good luck. Okay, I don't know what to do against this. Let's just try and build a centre. Oh, 1948, good luck, did I say that? I think I did. Okay, let's push there. Okay, I think I'll just castle. If I lose the pawn, I'll lose the pawn. Okay, let's push. Now, has he got time to grab the pawn? Probably. He doesn't though. Okay, let's bring the bishop up then and target his pawn. Okay, just threaten mate. Ooh. Have I got queen up and knight in? Knight in first he pushes, right? So queen up threatening knight up and mate. So he has to play pawn forward, I guess. I mean, he's got to play f5, I think. En passant, knight takes, probably defends it for him. Or bishop back, similar move. Pawn up, pawn up. I've got to try and attack quickly, or I've got no attack at all. This either works quickly or it simply doesn't work. What's he done? He's pushed, so he's hitting my knight. Okay, which piece do I give up? Let's play knight up. Obviously, I'm trying to play h5 and potentially take and sack. Ooh. Knight up. Yeah, let's just play h5. Okay, I think I can take that. He offers a draw. Okay, I'll agree a draw there. It probably is a draw there. I might have had a win there, I don't know. 22-43, good luck. So you can see this is a much stronger player at my level. I just take, knight up. Goes back. Okay, g6. I shouldn't rush into this though. No, that's too risky. Let's play knight over and hit this bishop. Oh, he lets me take it. Is he going queen side? Yeah, he's going queen side, I guess, here. Let's play queen up. Actually, I think I'll probably go queen side as well. It's too dangerous not to. Plays up. Okay, let's just push then. Knight in. Now, can I risk takes? Takes. I think I've got knight up here. I might be wrong. I guess I might as well play f5, mightn't I? Otherwise I'm going to lose the pawn. Hold on. Let's double up here, otherwise he's got queen in. Try and double up. Now, I'm not sure if I need my king tucked away or not. Possibly, possibly, possibly. Actually, let's play queen back. He's played queen over. Bishop up doesn't work. My advantage is this side, so let's try and push there. My disadvantage is this side. Yeah, you can see I'm just going to lose this one now. Playing a stronger player who's got better technique. No, back doesn't do much. Let's push up. So if I push, he's got king over. Push. King over doesn't work, so I have to take. Yeah, I've lost this one. I can't push the pawn without him getting his king back, so I've got nothing here. That's a shame. But not to worry, these things happen. Yeah, I'm just kind of stuck now, aren't I? In fact, he's got knight check, just wins the pawn. That's good enough, but one defeat in all them is not bad. Let's go on. So where am I now? I'm still third, 10.5 out of 12, very good. 2031, good luck. Okay, c3, sorry, e3, c4. I think I'll just castle there. Okay, let's develop the bishop. I'm going to try and play a bishop up at some point. I might sack the pawn to do it. Takes, takes, queen takes, rook across. Probably doesn't work for me, but I'm going to risk it anyway. Probably doesn't work. I think he can grab the pawn. Oh, he just ignores it. Rook across. Okay, well, I can give my opponent an isolated pawn as well then. Is there anything else I can give him? Hold on, let's make sure the king's got a square. Okay, now let's go forward. I'm going to try and get a protected passed pawn. Okay, support the rook double-sided. I can always trade if he plays bishop back. He goes this way. Okay, let's hit the bishop. Oh, I've just blundered. I simply didn't see that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one's lost as well, then I just missed that. Right in front of my eyes. These things happen though, not to worry. So he plays bishop up. Okay, I might as well chuck the pawns forward and try and bring the king up. So rook down, bishop up. Now can I somehow get to this pawn? Checking across. Or maybe this pawn he goes over. Let's play across. I'm going to put the king on a light square, try and edge the pawns forward. Okay, let's check. Now, can I get away with coming in here? I don't know if this is actually playable or not, but I'm going to play it. He comes across, so rook back. But over, back, he can't check. He can go that way, of course. So going back is kind of forced here. Yeah, it's just a draw. If he doesn't take now, he's running a real risk that he's going to lose it. Why did he not take? Why on earth did he try and play on there? No idea. 11 out of 13 though, very good. 22.49, good luck. See, another strong player at my level. Okay, what do I want to do? Let's go c4. Let's just castle. Okay, let's take. Which one? Let's go this one. He's still got knight in though, potentially. Okay, let's trade the knight as well. I think maybe queen up. Whoa, okay. Let's play queen across. Oh, the night over first, try and go after this. Oh, it's the last game. This is the final game. That's the 1 minute warning. So it has to actually finish before the time runs out or it simply stops. I guess that means it's going to stop. Let's play night up. I mean, either of us could just simply not make a move and that's the end of the event. I've done pretty well though again. Pretty well. There he goes back, so I could push there, but I don't see why not. Yeah, we're just playing out time here, aren't we? 7 seconds to go. And that's the end of it. So I've missed the top 3 finish. 1,513 wins and 1 loss. See, that's when you feel like it's probably a much stronger player than that, but you never know. Done very well as long as it's all legit. I finished 4th again. I was 4th a couple of arenas ago and I've done 4th again. See, this time I'm well off the top 3. Last time I was actually 2nd until the final moments, but 4th again, 11 out of 13. I think I only lost the 1 game, didn't I? I think I only lost the 1 game, so that's very, very good. So that should be it for my streams for today, but League Chess, I've got a Chess 960 titled warm-up arena in about 3 hours, so I might play in that, I'm not sure yet, but thank you very much to anybody that's seen this.